Alright guys, in this video we're going to be learning about the C and K sounds. Call them the Clak sounds, just for fun. C is the sound that most people learn when they're first starting, when you learn the boots and cats and, right? And you're like, it's just an outward C sound. You're just like, I think the main trouble people have with this one is to make it loud. And the thing is, it's just not that loud of a sound. Some people can do it a lot louder than I can, but in general, for the average person, it tends to not really be powerful enough for what you want it to really be doing. Try to put as much air built up behind it before you let it out. Obviously, you want to do this quickly. You really, it'll be, your tongue touches the top of your mouth, and just put a lot of air before you open, I guess. So like, you really want to hit it. I guess that's my biggest tip for that one. I don't personally use that one a lot as an accent. I know a lot of people do. I don't personally, because I prefer the K sound, which is what I use to distinguish them, even though C and K are like synonymous sounds. And I'll explain that to you guys in just a sec. I normally use it for decorative purposes because it can be done really fast with like T's and S's and decorative stuff we'll talk about in the next video. So now for the K sound. The K sound takes a lot more practice to get down. It's an inward sound, so it'll be the first inward sound that I'm teaching you. And because of that, I think it's kind of vastly superior to the C sound as an accent sound because, at least for me, it's louder and it's sharper. And most importantly, because it's an inward sound, it gets a little bit of breath into you, which adds to your flow, which we'll talk about later. It sounds like this. Right, and the way you do this one's probably the hardest to explain. It's like really in your mouth, but what I kind of do is put my tongue kind of flat to the top of the roof of my mouth, and then I let out. I keep the tip to the top, but the sides I let down, and I suck in air really hard. And so when you first start, it'll probably sound more like, and you'll try to really get it sharp, like. Right, and that'll I think closing your mouth kind of helps on this one, because I know I've been talking about opening your mouth more and like lower sounds, but this is really an accent sound that you want to kind of stand out. So like, right, you really want it to come out like that. You want it to kind of express. And I know I've explained how to make the sound, but a lot of people really have trouble with this one, so make sure kind of sit there and practice it and listen to it and really feel where your tongue is in your mouth. I'm trying to figure out how to really explain it. The tip of your tongue never leaves the top of your mouth, and you just really let in air from the sides, which is why my mouth is always open when I make that sound, because I need to like really make it. You can see my mouth tends to widen as opposed to, because it needs to let in air from the sides. I think that sound is incredibly important. I use it all the time in my beats and stuff, and especially if I want to do like cool syncopated rhythms. And it's a good accent. I think that's about it for my C and K video. See you guys.